Metals Pack. We are now joined by Parthiv Jhonsa, who's the lead analyst in metal and mining. Anand Rathi Institutional Equities is joining us. Hi, Mr. Johnsa. Thank you so much for joining us today. Tell us, why has Nifty Metal Index been buzzing? What is transpiring these up moves?
Hi, good afternoon. Thanks for having me. There are multiple reasons, right? Globally, if you see, there are so many things happening at multiple fronts. For instance, just to give you a perspective, copper as a concept, right? You have copper crunch, global copper crunch at one place. Then there is a sudden pickup in the non-ferrous demand at the other side. So there are multiple, then there are news on the Fed rate cuts and all these things, right? So all those things, cumulatively is giving a rise to the metal index as a whole. Even if you see our domestic market, the provisional data which JPC released for steel has been pretty good. The numbers which came out from JSW and Tata over last 2 days have been quite robust. So all these things, it's like a summation of all those factors which actually has lifted the index over the last couple of days.
Right, Parthiv, hi, good afternoon. This is Nehi also joining in. Help us understand the rush to have hard assets, given the kind of global uncertainty that we're seeing. Gold continues to act as a safe haven avenue. Help us understand how much of this or what role to a percentage this plays in aiding demand and moving commodity prices right now.
See, having an inventory of a hard asset actually plays a big important role. Just to give you a perspective, today we are setting copper, aluminium. If you just put it a SHFE or a LME inventory put together, they are at a quite a few quarter low or a multi-year low. But on the contrary, when you talk about things like lead and all, they are at a multi-year high inventory. So that is why if you see the uptick in the prices have been more for things like copper, aluminium, so on and so forth. Now, when you come to domestic ferrous market, there has been an inventory built up which had happened. Even in China, there has been an inventory built up, especially before this holiday season, what they kicked in. And all those reasons led to a temporary spike there. But at the end of the day, what kind of an inventory you have, what is the underlying, that also makes a lot of difference. Today we are sitting at a few weeks of inventory in ferrous, and that is actually playing along with this extended monsoon is actually playing out to not in great favor in ferrous. But on the contrary, copper and aluminium, the inventories are pretty low, and that is actually favoring them. So also what kind of inventory you have will make a lot of difference at the end of the day.
Right, Mr. Johnsa, also, how do you see the China factor really moving the prices? Because is there more stimulus needed for the Chinese economy? Because China has played, party spoiler, given the fact that the economy is not picking up. So this demand automatically slows down for metal. It is the largest importer of metals.
You rightly pointed out, people were expecting some decent numbers before these, the holiday which kicked in between 1st to 8th of October. But if you see the data, they are not at all encouraging. Also, their property registrations are not at all encouraging. The unsold inventories of the properties are quite high, right? You rightly pointed out again that, it has been it's not playing in favor of the metal. You need a certain stimulus also. You will keep on needing a stimulus every now and then for the rally to sustain, right? For the things to pick up, for the volumes to start selling in their domestic market. Because globally also, if you see now, Europe is coming out with a tariff which will also restrict the imports in Europe. So they will have to rely on their own domestic market at the end of the day if they have to sustain the volume momentum.
Right, Parthiv, really appreciate your time and thanks so much for joining us. Unfortunately, due to paucity of time, we'll have to end our interaction here, but we hope to keep chatting with you.